Hi, I'm very happy to be here at this event, and I think it's a wonderful effort by the organizing committee to look into the history of Indians' contributions in Singapore over more than 100 years, and to recognize and document the achievements of some of those who made a big difference. We're recognizing the achievements of the Indians in Singapore's history by giving awards to the family members who are still there, but also documenting their stories. And I think this is a great initiative and a great start, because these people can be role models for our younger Singaporeans to learn from and to realize that everyone can make a difference.
We, all of us here, each and every individual who are gathered here, we welcome the special guest of the evening, the Honorable Mr. S. Dhanabalan. The guest of honor of the night, Mr. Vikram Nair. The distinguished inductees of the night who are here, many, welcome, and ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed very fortunate that the Honorable Mr. Dhanabalan has agreed to come personally to receive the induction and award. It is indeed really each one of us must be proud, because in recent times I have not heard Mr. Dhanabalan going for any function. So he must have put a very importance to this award, and he made all the efforts to come. I could now read the contents of the certificate of induction. The IHFS induction and award aims to recognize and salute the outstanding achievements among Singapore Indian in all fields of endeavor. It is a celebration of achievement who have made or are making an impact on our nation. The boundary breakers and record holders, the risk takers and change makers, the role models and the standard setters. This is befitting recognition that will celebrate the achievements of all Indians and add them to the annals of the history of Indian Singaporeans. The Honorable Mr. Dhanabalan, in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the nation and in the process making the whole Indian community proud of your great achievements, Indian Hall of Fame Singapore cordially inducts and bestows upon you the S. Rajaratnam Award for Excellence for Political Achievement Post-Independence, presented to the Honorable Mr. Dhanabalan today, 30th day of July in the year 2022. It's a very memorable day for everyone, including our honorable guest of the evening. Big and I also think he deserves a standing ovation. One more standing ovation. Dr. Vikram Nair will go jointly again. The S. Rajaratnam Award for Political Achievement Post-Independence. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite our honorable guest, Ms. S. Dhanamalan, to say a few words to us.
I already have difficulty in communicating with other masters, with the masters universe. When I first received a letter saying that I've been recognized by the Hall of Fame, Indian Hall of Fame, for participating in politics post-independence, I expected the Hall of Fame to be somewhere. Hall means it's a noun. So I was, where's this hall? And I was told there's no such hall. Anyway, my role in politics has been purely determined by sheer luck. I was in the right place at the right time. And being in the right place at the right time, I was chosen to run for elections. And I was surprised when I was asked to become Minister for Foreign Affairs. Because my whole life, as you said, not doing foreign affairs work, but economic work, banking work. So I accepted it, thinking that the people who appointed me should know my capabilities, and they're probably testing me out. And as it turned out, I was quite glad to make a contribution to this part of Singapore politics. Excuse me, my health is not too good. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and all the inductees of the different category of awards, their spouses, families, it's a great evening to welcome all of you to this third Indian Hall of Fame Singapore induction and awards dinner night.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. As your MC, it's my honor to guide you through the promises to be unforgettable evening filled with excitement, inspiration and celebration.
Awesome, awesome. And I am Mano Manikam, you can call me Mano. So this is the third Indian Hall of Fame Singapore event. Wow, 3 times already. A big round of applause for the IHFS committee to have been running this program for the 3rd time in a row. It's a biannual event, so every 2 years we'll have this. We had it in year 2020, 2022, and now 2024.
Well, I think this is a very important event to honor the Indian community's contribution to Singapore's development. I think from all the way back to the 19th century, when Sir Stamford Raffles came to Singapore with Narayana Pillai, and then all the way to independence and even post-independence, there have been many famous Indian personalities who have contributed to Singapore in many ways, from business to the social to politics. In many different ways they have contributed, and I think it's therefore timely to have this award to recognize them, to honor them, and to also serve as a beacon to inspire the younger generations to follow their footsteps and continue to contribute to our society and most importantly to Singapore's long-term success.
We are recognizing people from many different fields, whether they're in the professions, they were in the armed forces before, or whether they were entrepreneurs or politicians. So there are all of us, young people who are out there participating in this field, they have an opportunity to be recognized like this also. And you don't have to wait for many years. We have got some young recipients this time round. I think those who have had significant contributions will be recognized sooner or later. When we started just three sessions ago, and so we have a backlog of so many capable people who we never recognized before. So I think once we have cleared the backlog, many people who are younger will come forward and who have done really great. We'll be seeing them achieving these awards.
I came up in this field and I like very much, this is my passion, I should say. I was given the title Natya Tilagam by the Indian Movie News Readers Club and was awarded by Sharangapani. I'm really very proud and honored that they have to be with them, together with them, because all of them have really taken their time and the passion, what they want to do, they are still in this field. And I think we must thank also Nathan.
I'm extremely honored and privileged to be recognized by IHFS, to be given the Award of Excellence in the Armed Forces. It actually surprised me. I didn't expect it. To me, it was part and parcel of my work. And looking back, then I realized that perhaps there were some moments which were highlights of my career and came out well for me to be recognized.
I think the most important thing is people mustn't forget that Indians have contributed tremendously to Singapore. From day one, we are still contributing, and we mustn't forget that we have a role to play. And I think we mustn't forget that as Indians, we have a big history behind us. We have a history right now with us, and look around us in this particular program today. How many Indians have contributed so much, and every one of them has contributed in such a way that many people may not know unless you document it. So therefore, it's a beautiful offer to do this program, to be inducted into this, because people have an opportunity to read about people who have contributed and what they've done for Singapore. And therefore, we take our hats off to them.
So before we carry on, I think what we would like to do is take a group photo. So guest of honor, special guest, and Mr. President S.A. Nathan for IHFS, can you please come forward? those VIPs and also award winners, please come forward as well. Time to pose. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are your award winners for today on stage, together with the organizing committee and the guests of honor.
Right after this, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mr. S.A. Nathanji to bestow the shawl upon our representative. A warm round of applause, please. Big warm round of applause. Mr. C. Kunal will be presenting the next two other awards as well. Thank you very much indeed. Let's give her a big warm round of applause.
Thanks to Gunalan.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the good work Mr. Nathan is doing, I have the pleasure to present my Olympic Council tie to him.
A big warm round of applause. Thank you, Mr. S.S. Dillon. A legend in sports.
Thank you, Mr. S.S. Dillon. But this one, I will accept it on behalf of all members of my committee and panel of advisors. This belongs to every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
This is really a wonderful gesture.